guys, real quick before we hit the trail, I'll hit the brakes. Here we go. Up. Oh, barely made that. Hey guys, here we have it. It is the Kingbull EX Titan. Now, this is their full suspension 26-inch fat tire mountain bike right here. This does have the Bafang 750 in the back. So very good to see that motor in here. And this bike does have a 20 amp hour battery in it. And those are the Samsung cells. Good to see. Now let's just get right into it. Before I even was able to get this out of the box, I popped open the top of it and wow. This is one of the most beautiful paint jobs I have ever seen. You got to see it in real life. It's kind of this Dom Perignon gold champagne sparkly look. And once I got this fully out of the box, I noticed it does have the 4-bar linkage suspension right here. This is what you want to see for a true mountain bike setup right here, especially when you have that D&M air shock in there with the little hydraulic rebound adjustment there. Very nice setup, and it's very clean looking. And for that front suspension, we got those zooms. Very good to see. These have about 100 millimeters of travel there, and they are a good front fork. No adjustments up top there though, but hopefully we'll see those soon. And let's check out those grippers. We are on the Kendras. Very nice tires, good to see. And look at those grippers. Those are gonna be some good hits for the trails right there. This is a 20x4 punctureless tire right there that they added on here. It is spoke, and all the spokes came out nice and tight. Didn't have to loosen or tighten any of them. And come to swoop in the chainring here, we got a 42 tooth. It's a little guy, maybe not good for high-speed pedaling, but we'll put a good test to it anyway. And we want to roll on back there, and we're back to the Shimano Atlas derailleur here. Nice setup. I've ran these quite a bit. I've never had any problems. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gears in there. Now that Bafang back here, I believe it pumps out about 1,500 peak watts, but it does have the power to do about 80 Newton meters of torque. And this is a torque sensor bike. So the harder you push down those pedals, the more power you get to the rear. The bike will go up to 28 miles an hour, but 20 only on the throttle. And they claim up to about an 80-mile range. We'll put a little test to that today. The bike does weigh overall about 84 pounds. Now, something I'm noticing right away is that there's no fenders. No front fender, no rear fender, no brakes, no tail light, none of that stuff. This is a legit mountain bike, and that's how they should come. Sure, it does have a front headlight up top, a very nice headlight. We'll check that out in a second. But with that headlight off of there, this bike actually looks so good and clean. Now, if you recognize a few things on this bike, well, wow, there's its little brother right there, the Jumper Go. This thing did great on my channel. I had a lot of fun on this bike. This is a 20-inch fat tire. So we have the 20-inch here, and then we got the 26-inch there. Whoa, check that difference out. Now, the Jumper Go and the Titan, they share a lot of the same components. The suspension, the LCD dash, the brakes, that Bafang motor in the rear. Now, I'm not here to do a big comparison on these two bikes. I'll do that another day, but nonetheless, I just want to show you how they look next to each other. Because of the 20-inch tires on the Jumper Go, this does naturally sit lower, and it's more user-friendly with that step-through design right there, and has a cargo rack, where this bike is a legit mountain bike right here. It sits up a little higher, it's got those big tires, but yeah, just wanted to show you the Jumper Go next to the Titan. All right, back to the Titan, yeah. Now, since this is an air shock in the back, you will need a little pump to adjust this. But when you get it, it will come fully loaded with air. So this thing's gonna be completely stiff. All you need to do is twist that off right there and carefully let out just a little bit of air, and then sit on it, and then sit on it until that feels right for you. Technically, put that ring up there. When you sit on this bike, when you carefully sit on this bike, it should go down to about 20%. That's the sag you wanna set for this. But nonetheless, there's a lot more about that. Very easy to set, don't overthink it. Now here's something Kingbull did right on these bikes. They added a 12mm through axle on these. This is what's going on through here, plus the locker on the other side right here. This is what you want. You do not want to see those quick release latches on bikes like this. You could have some serious problems. So it's good they are putting a heavy duty through axle on here to keep that tire nice and tight for you. And that Bafang is a brushless geared hub motor. So typically those geared motors are good for those low end powers. All right, let's go in for some quality control right down here and check out that paint just glistening. Now, nice welds, no slag. Very smooth, good machine welds to see there. Very nice quality. I'm liking that so far. everything I see there looks pretty legit. And we got that 20 amp hour battery integrated into the frame here, so very clean and safe look for waterproofing as well. All right, making our way up the bike, and wow, we're at the saddle here. It's cozy, it's comfy, it seems all right. I like those little air vents they got for your bum there. It's nice to see that. Popping up, nice looking stem that goes all the way to the neck to the Noco headset. I like it. This is an industry standard for mountain bikes. Very nice to see. And pow, we're at the handlebars. Now the Titan and the Jumper Go right there can hold up to 450 pounds of cargo. So these bikes are good for some weight. Now I'm feeling right at home with these bars. Looks like we got a good little 20 millimeter rise going on with them. And we're coming on over to the grippers right there. They're kind of this plastic grip. Not my favorite so far, but they do. But we have that twist throttle, quarter twist throttle, that is fully flush with the grip itself. I like that over those ergonomic ones with that little trigger there. And cruising through, we got our little 7-speed shifter right there. I like this style with the click back behind there. It's comfortable, it's nice. And then pow, we got our Tektro stoppers right there. I like these. I'm a huge fan. 1 finger, 2 finger. They feel good and they look good. And we're cruising on down, and there's the dash. We'll fire that up in just a second. And popping over to the control panels here, we got some nice clickers. I like them. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, and same with this side. We got the Tektro up top. All right, let's fire up the Titan. Come on over here, hit that switch for 1 or 2 seconds. And just like that, pow, she fires right up. Let's crack this freshie off of here. Oh yeah. Nice looking display, very clean, very nice. Same one as the Jumper Go, so that's very good. This thing looks great out in the direct sunlight. It is bright out here right now. Just in the trees a little bit with a little bit of coverage, but nonetheless, I can see it perfect with my naked eye. Let's check out our pedal assists, and we got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 pedal assist there. We also get our odometer, mileages, and there's our battery bars right up there. And on this side, we also got a little trail-friendly horn. I like it. Meep, meep. All right, let's come in and let's check out the stoppers. Yes, we got the Tektro 4-piston stoppers right there with the 180 millimeter rotors. 2.3 thickness. Not bad. And we get those 4-piston hydraulics front and rear, and that is the same with the Jumper Go. And now that we're fired up, let's take a quick look at the headlight. Very nice. We got an on and off switch right there. Cool little halo design with that little Cyclops eyes. Very cool. All right, let's get into the battery here. You got yourself a little safety feature. Pop that right into there. Give it a little turn, and you'll hear that pop. Nice pop. You got a little button right down here. You just push that in, and it nicely comes out for you. Ooh, that big tire's in the way a little. And we'll check out the specs on here real quick. Oh yeah, we're at the 48 volt, 3 amp current output, and we had a 54.6 max charge on there. So yeah, 960 watt hours. It's a big battery. Should have some good range. And then putting the battery in, start at the bottom, go up to the top, and you'll hear the click. Take the key and you are good to go. And along with that battery, we get ourselves a nice little, 3 amp charger. So we got a nice little fast charge here. Now, setting up the Titan out of the box was very simple. Putting on the front wheel, simple. Then you do the handlebars and you're pretty much good to go. And they got you fully covered for all the tools you need. Nice little pouch. It's even got a little Kingbull on there. And all their instructions and manuals are very well easy to read, and they're laid out very nicely. You also get yourself a derailleur guard. We'll be popping that on the back because we're going to be ripping the trails today. And open up this guy. And you could probably pop this on your rear seat. There you go. So you got a little safety at night if you want to put that on your back seat right there. Now that we're in the sun a little bit, see if I can show you that paint here. Come down it. Oh, it is clean looking and sparkly. All right, guys, that is enough chitty chatter for now. I'm way too excited. We're going to get this to the trail and get it sent. And I also have a special little announcement about these 2 bikes to maybe make a little more power too. We'll get into that as we get on the trail. But nonetheless, all right, let's get out there. Let's hit it. And all right, guys. All right, we have made it to the trail. Real quick, I just want to give you a quick look how I look next to this bike. I am 5'9", sitting on it right there, nice and flatted foot. Ooh, nice suspension. All right, just want to give you a quick look how I look on this bike at 5'9". All right, guys, let's go hit the trail and have some fun. Let's do it. All right, guys, we are saddled up on the Titan. Let's get through these pedal assist gears real quick so we can get to the trail and get some good sending going. So let's go throttle only. We're in pedal assist 1. Ooh, nice little smooth kick of power right there. All right, about 10 miles an hour. Let's bump it up. Oh, good little sprung of torque. Looks like pedal assist 2 is going to put us at about 15 miles an hour. Let's kick it up another one. All right, we are in, all right, we're in 3. 3's putting us at 20 miles an hour. Now I'm throttle only right now, so let's see if 4 gets us anywhere. All right, so we are capped out right there. Let's check out these gears now. 1st gear, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear, 6th gear, 7th gear, and 8th gear. All right, now we're in pedal assist 4. That is putting us up to 25 miles an hour. Very nice. All right, let's let this Bafang sing. We are giving it the power now. We're in pedal assist 5, right up to 28 miles an hour, no problem. And you still got some good pedaling. We are not ghost pedaling. I could do this all day. This is some good exercise right here, that is for sure. All right, guys, we'll start off in 4th gear. Let's go. Pedal assist 5, 0 to 20. Ready, set, go. Whoa, hit a gear there, clicked it up, and clicked it up, and there we go, 20. Not bad. All right, I'm in pedal assist 5. I'm giving about 20% of power to my legs, and I'm getting a nice, easy cruise right here. Check out the balance. It is solid. Let's give it a little death wobble test. All right, no death wobbles, looking good. Whoa, you gotta keep your hands on the bars. This thing was torquey, that's for sure. A little agility test. Oh yeah, very nice. Thread the needle. Woo. Now having those 26-inch wheels makes this a very nice cruiser. I mean, there's gonna be not many potholes or bumps in the roads that are really gonna throw you off because you have all that tire and circumference to roll over. All right, we're at 20 miles an hour. Let's just get straight into it. Oh yeah, that felt good. That felt natural. 28 like that, easily. All right, guys, we could review this bike on the street, drive it around a little bit and call it good, but that's not what we're about here at Trail Tested. We're about getting nitty gritty and doing some burn blasting and really testing out the motors and suspension on these bikes. So let's get straight into it. Hey guys, check it out. We got some tabletops, some whoop-de-doos, some bumps, rumps, and some berms. We're gonna be blasting this thing today. First, let's hit the trail. Let's get these tires warmed up and get some burn blasting done. Let's go. All right, rolling straight into this. Oh yeah, the ground clearance makes it up the hill. Let's go for one quick send. I got the backpack on too. Here we go. Oh yeah, like nothing. Clears it first try. All right, let's go hit the trail. All right, guys, we hit the trail. Beautiful day in Minnesota. A little berm right there to blast. Oh, a nice little berm there. Oh, wow. This thing is just handling it, no problem. I love that I can grab that throttle when I need to get a little more speed up there and kick it. All right, we are ripping some single track action, so we're gonna be on the brakes a lot and up and over, up and over. And the brakes are very responsive. Oh yeah, dug that berm. Nice. Get another one here. Oh yeah, turn that around and keep it going. All right, through here, up there, and there we go. Oh, check out this section, super tight. Handlebars fit, no problem. Up and over this, and some air time, and some more air time. Oh man, full sends. Here we go. Woo! Yes, yes, this thing is ripping. All right, it is nearly 90 degrees here today with a high humidity. Now I'm gonna keep on this motor as much as I can to put a good stress test to it. Here we go, oh, off the rock. Oh yeah. Dang, this thing is smooth. Butter, butter. Nice, let's jump this rock. Oh yeah, and keep in mind, I'm doing all this with a 30-pound huge camera backpack on. All right, rip through this section, here we go. Full sense. Wow, wow, huge rocks hitting there. And blast back up, back around. Very tight turns right there, no problem moving this thing around. I have no idea where I'm going on this course today. This is my first ride through it. We're just giving it everything we got. Here we go, wow. Hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes. Get up there and hit that back brake to skid that berm. Wow, almost hit the, and here we go, another jump. Wow, yeah, solid, man. What a good riding bike. When it comes to torque sensor bikes, this is what these trails are made for. This is just where it is at. You feel so much better on this bike. You have way more control when you are cranking those pedals. It's been raining here for almost 2 weeks straight in Minnesota. So the ground is, actually the soil and the dirt, it's money right now. I cannot complain. Not dusty or dirty at all. Here we go. Oh, this little zig line. That is epic. All right, a little backstroke pedal. Let's hit up the blue trail here real quick. All right, we're gonna rip through these huge whoop-de-doos, and the suspension keeps those tires planted. It does not spring you like those cheap suspensions do. It keeps the tire on the ground. Oh, oh, huge double. Was not expecting that. And oh, yes. And for these single track trails, the Bafang 750, it is the perfect combination. You really do not need any more power whatsoever. And I like having power. Oh, all right, coming through nice and hard on the brakes. No fade on those brakes at all. I have no idea where I'm at right now, but we are having some fun on the Kingbull XL Titan. Oh, epic. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, check out this little feature we found. And guys, if you get stuck on the trail and need to turn around, this bike really is not that heavy at all. It's very manageable to move around just like that. All right, let's hit our first feature. All right, here we go. Up. Oh, barely made that. That's a big bike right there for that little tiny obstacle. I think my first complaint is going to be the pedals. They're slipping off a little bit as I'm moving around here, those plastic nubbers. I think we get some nice upgraded alloy pedals there. That'd be really nice on this bike. All right. All right, back on the trail, and here we go. We can open it up a little more now. I got my elbows up. I'm leaning forward as much as I can to keep that power down on the ground. This is what this bike is made for, through and through, over the cobblestone rocks. I'm not feeling a single bump in the road. A little bit of clacking coming from that front end of those forks a little bit. Blasting, all right, full speed. Wow. Here we go. Yep. Little mogul action. So smooth, so dreamy, and right into the sand, and we are out. Yes. All right, back at it. Big moguls again. Wow. Yes. All right, I think we got a nice little jump coming up again. Hit this one. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and off that. Bam. Bottomed out the front forks, maybe just a little bit right there on that one. Oh no, there's a big tree branch right in my way. Oh yeah, right up and over the branch. Just the entire thing dominated it. All right, let's get cranking through here. All right, I got a straightaway for a full send here. Let's go. Got 21, got 20. We're gonna get on the brakes hard right there. All right, guys, it is teeter-totter action time. I got no idea what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, so smooth, so good. Check it out, we got some tires. All right, we got a little tire in the road. What's that? Up and over. Oh yeah, straight up and over. I think there's a bigger one coming up too. If anything's gonna knock this chain off the derailleur, it's gonna be this next one. All right, here we go. Ah, yeah. Oh, monster truck style. Absolutely sent it. All right, blasting through. I wanna hit this tire one more time just with a little more speed. Oh yes, ripping up and over. All right, guys, we have been riding these trails full speed for a little over 5 miles now, and wow, and we haven't lost a battery bar yet, which is good to see because a lot of this has been just climbing and getting on that power and doing some pedaling. Whoa, nice little rock jump there. We'll have to come back for that maybe. Yes. All right, we're gonna take a quick little break from the trail and we're gonna go and shred the bike park a little bit. Nonetheless, the Kingbull did absolutely amazing. The pedals, I'm slipping off the pedals here a little bit. These need to be steel nubbies in here with some nice spikes because I am slipping off this plastic, especially when I got a little wetness from my shoes there. But the tires, the Kendras, suspension, doing good. Check, check, check. All right, tabletop action time. Let's rip it, guys. All right, here we go. Dropping in. Oh, plenty of speed. Oh, we gotta get a little more. Oh, yes, smooth as butter. Yeah, let's go rip that again. That felt so good. Now, guys, don't ride like me, whatever you do. I only ride like this to showcase what's gonna go wrong, break, or come loose before you buy it. This is not technically a jump bike, but it sure is set up for one. So let's give it again. See if we get a little style points off it this time. All right, drop in. There we go. And we are up and over. Perfect jump right there. And oh yeah, solid. Oh boy, I think we might be able to hit these other ones, these big ones. All right, guys, we're going for a serious run right now. Durocross style. Oh, no way am I gonna be able to clear my camera. I'm gonna have to really send it. All right, take two. We got to go in fast and hard. That way we don't hit our camera. Oh, dang it. All right, we're coming through. Ripping up. Then we got a rock gap right here. Oh, yeah, very nice. Big burn blast. Woo. All right, let's get the off-road enduro course a good rip now. And, whoa, yeah. Up there, we'll do a little rock drop action. And full send. Oh yeah, very nice. I am beating on this thing and this derailleur and chain has not come off one time. All right, guys, it's time to send the big dog. Let's just go right for it. Drop in. Oh, yeah. I cased it. All right, a little more speed. Up and over. And 3, 2, 1. Drop in. Oh, a lot of speed. Oh, I don't think I made it again. Now my front forks are bottoming out as soon as I hit that lip. It's a little too aggressive. and I cannot adjust my rebound or dampening on here to give me a little more stiffness. So we're only gonna do this one more time. And 3, 2, 1, and we drop in. Let's do it, guys. And we are up and over that time. All right, guys, coming in. We're gonna test out the balance of this bike. Little enduro style. Oh, even though it's got some big wheels. Let's see it. Oh, yes, no problem, actually. I could pick up some speed on this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Super skinny. Super skinny. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, there you have it. The Kingbull Titan XL. Now, this was a little extreme endurance testing, maybe a little too extreme, but nonetheless, the bike did absolutely amazing. For anybody just looking for a mountain bike to really rip on and feel like you're riding on a cloud with that D&M rear shock, this is it. Now, for some things I would love fixed on the next version. First things first are these pegs. We got to get rid of these pedals. Let's put some nice alloy pedals. Go ahead and put that little bowl on there or something. But nonetheless, let's get these metal spikes on there. And second thing second is the front forks. We got to get some adjustments on here. If we could upgrade the zooms, or we could go with some KKE or something like that that has full rebound adjustment and compression adjustment. Because for heavier guys, they did okay for me today. But if you're a heavier guy around 200 pounds, you're probably going to be bottoming out that front end quite a bit on the trails. But nonetheless, that is riding it to the extreme, I'm talking. We were in pedal assist 5 doing throttle pretty much the entire time, ripping on it, and check it out. Full bars, 6.1 miles we put on. Not a lot of miles, but those were a lot of hills, technicals, stops and goes and whatnot. For not having a double-sided chain protector on here, I can't believe this did not come off the track. Not a single one time that I have to put that back on there. That is a huge plus for me. I've ridden, you know, $3,000, $4,000 plus bikes that I'm having issues with that popping off the derailleur all the time. Nonetheless, very solid transmission right there. The Bafang motor did me good. Now, I thrashed those front forks, and as you can see, a little bit of oil coming up. I did not blow them out though. They're still working perfect, but there's a little bit of oil coming through right there. No big deal. Now, at my weight, 150 pounds, these 4-piston Tektros, they did awesome today. No fade, never had to squeeze more than one finger going in. So yeah, guys, there we have it. That's the Kingbull Titan XL. If you like this bike, I'll have a link down in the description where to pick it up. And if I got some discount coupon codes, I'll throw them down for you to save some money. Hey, but nonetheless, we'll run back another episode soon, and we're gonna compare it to the Jumper Go, and we possibly might have a nice little controller modification coming in. So stay tuned, guys. Happy trails. Peace.